Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets Baseball on the Show. Next. Corey Oswalt gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Rojas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the year, Hernandez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Come on, Matt.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam.
So digging in now, Frazier. Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 264 is average entering play, a dozen home runs, and 61 RBIs.
Let's go, Nash.
The 1-0 delivery. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Anderson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 15 long balls and 58 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lopez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. Anderson trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Digging in, Rosell Herrera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Robbie Franks.
Digging in now, Robbie Franks. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line drive to left. Cousins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Todd Frazier. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Dylan Cousins. From the stretch. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Lowry at second, Frazier at first with no outs. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Juan Lagares. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Pablo Lopez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The next 3-2. This is in the air out to left field. Cousins moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gorkys Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Corey Oswalt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Corey Oswalt.
Now here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Franks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third. And that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mets leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Leading off for the Mets.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Dylan Cousins. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Two and one to Juan Lagares.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've batted an awful lot in that 8-hole.
In now, Corey Oswalt. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Herrera is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Rosell Herrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in, Robbie Franks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Ready now for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Franks stands at second with 2 gone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Hernandez calls for it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Wilhouse takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready once again. Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. He's got it, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cousins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miami down in order. Still no score. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Franks is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's going to be in plenty of time as Lowry is out at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jason Vargas will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jason Vargas.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. His career numbers against this pitcher. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup laid off down around the shins. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Garrett Cooper.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. He's ready now. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Standing in now, Rosell Herrera. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins down quietly. We are still scoreless. Next for the Mets, Dylan Cousins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Franks racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Conley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 61, Adam Conley. Now playing first base and batting 9th, number 7, Devin Marrero.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The pitcher, number 44.
Into the box now, Jason Vargas, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter,
Go ahead, run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with two away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. In for strike two.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The set and the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands three runners and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the two walks. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Steve Pearce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 25, Steve Pearce.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the payoff pitch. Full count still. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the left fielder, Gorky.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gorky Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
Isaac Galloway will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Marlins, number 79.
Now batting, Adam Frazier, and a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The set and the 1-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Rojas is digging for home, and a relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score. Isaac Galloway will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 79.
John Birdie will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Birdie.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there's one down now. So stepping in, Jed Lowry. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The first baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two and two. Here it is. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next for Miami, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Alejandro Cortez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Alejandro Cortez.
A ball and no strikes. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. That misses 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. Ken Kroger will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Cousins is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Eliezer Hernandez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
58, Eliezer Hernandez.
Austin Dean is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
44.
Yoenis Cespedes is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He'll step in here at 275. 29 homers and 91 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. The winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Birdie patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Greg Thompson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Greg Thompson.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0, and there's the first strike. 2-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And there's ball 3. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Seth Lugo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
New York Mets, number 67. Seth Lugo.
Stepping into the box, John Birdie. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
55, John Birdie.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in, Devin Marrero. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the 1-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Isaac Galloway, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1. And all three runners on the move here. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Now that.
Boy, Hero, talk about drawing up the squeeze plate to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Marrero on third. Riddle over at second. Galloway at first. 1 gone.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Paul Sewald trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Brian Anderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Miami's out in front 2-0. JT Riddle will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kelvin Herrera enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hey. 2-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he chased it in the dirt. McCann goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Wilson Ramos. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Herrera playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Herrera has registered more than 80 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Dean is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Miami Marlins pick up win number 70. Eliezer Hernandez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Kelvin Herrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.